Why is the founder of a popular decentralized derivatives exchange saying to cut out US customers for the next 5 to 10 years? That's what we're talking about in today's video. If you guys enjoy these updates, if you find them helpful, please leave a like and hit subscribe because we put out videos every single day. Make sure you hit subscribe. We cover all sorts of topics here, trying to keep you up to date. So DYDX. The founder of DYDX is saying that, you know what, anyone who's in DeFi, anyone who's doing anything trying to be decentralized or maybe anything to do with cryptocurrencies should just cut out US customers for the next 5 to 10 years because it's just not worth the hassle and the stress of trying to see how regulatory clarity is going to come in the US. And it is coming, but will it be friendly? Now he's saying it's not worth the hassle because actually majority of the cryptocurrency market is found outside of the US. Yes, the US has the largest market for things like ETFs and derivatives, but when it comes to actual real users on chain of cryptocurrencies, there's a lot happening outside the US as well. So he is saying, and it's actually a really interesting point, that if crypto platforms do go overseas and cut out US citizens and just try to build something that's actually valuable without wasting the time and energy of trying to be regulatory compliant in a place that seems very hostile towards that, they could actually build platforms that are successful, that the users will have a higher demand for. Users in the US will be wanting to demand it, and that would bring those platforms a lot more leverage coming to the table if they were to, try to interact with the US citizens in regards to cryptocurrencies. So it's a really interesting take, and I appreciated reading that. So let's just daydream and imagine what it's like. Actually, for those of you who've been in crypto since like 2015, 2016, you know what it was like to see the development of cryptocurrency just go so quickly and see this amount of imagination in what was being created because there wasn't any regulatory risk happening at that time. So imagine if that can happen again, a revival of that movement outside of any jurisdiction that is hostile towards cryptocurrencies. There are countries that see this as an opportunity to facilitate the growth of cryptocurrencies and aren't wasting time and millions of dollars and just altogether snuffing out cryptocurrency projects because they don't like what they're doing. This could be very exciting to see in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years, what is pumping out in terms of cryptocurrency innovations around the world and how we will all benefit from it. So guaranteed you're going to need to learn how to self-custody and use decentralized platforms, most likely to benefit the most from these. If you want to know how to do that, which platforms we are using, you have to check out the CT Club down below. We're also always taking in suggestions from our CT Club members, what you guys want to learn from, and we generate content as best to help you and everyone who is subscribed to this YouTube channel as well. So thank you all for being a part of that membership. We love you guys. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Tomorrow, we are coming to you with a complete rundown of what Biden's new crypto tax proposal will mean for US citizens. There are some significant changes that I think you guys should be aware of. Anyway, hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We'll see you tomorrow.